A neuron or nerve cell is a functional unit of the nervous system. Let's take a look at the structure of a neuron. A typical neuron consists of a cell body or somer, dendrites, a single axon, and a nerve terminal. Dendrites are the multiple branches like a tree extending from the cell body or somer, inside which is the nucleus. The axon is a long, fine cable-like structure which carries the nerve signals. The part of the axon which connects with the cell body is called the axon hillock. The axon is covered by a fatty layer called myelin, which helps to increase the conduction speed of the electrical impulses. Gaps between each myelin are called nodes of Ranvier. When we take a closer look at the myelin sheet, each myelin is produced by a special type of cell, namely Schwann cell, in peripheral nervous system and oligodendrogliocytes in central nervous system. The axon terminal or nerve terminal is found at the end of a neuron. This is the structure of a typical myelinated neuron. Neurons of various size and shape can be classified based on the morphology and function. Based on the polarity, most neurons can be anatomically classified according to the numbers of dendrites and axons they possess. If a neuron has one single process, it is called unipolar neuron. If a neuron possesses a single axon and a single dendrite, it is known as bipolar neuron. If a neuron possesses one axon and two or more dendrites, it is called multipolar neuron. If a neuron possesses only one process which acts as both an axon and a dendrite, it is called pseudo-unipolar neuron. Based on the function of a neuron, some neurons conduct signals from organs and tissues to the nervous system, while the other neurons carry signals from nervous system back to the affected organs and tissues. So basically speaking, neurons conducting signals to the nervous system are called afferent neurons, and neurons carrying signals back from the nervous system are known as efferent neurons. Good examples of afferent neurons are sensory neurons, which carry sensations like pain, temperature, and touch to the brain, where the signal is integrated and processed. The brain then sends the signals back to the target organs via the efferent motor neurons. Special neurons which connect between two different areas of the brain are called interneurons, like making the communication between sensory and motor neurons. Based on the effects on other organs, a neuron can be classified broadly as excitatory or inhibitory, depending upon the neurotransmitters they release. Speaking of neurotransmitter, a neuron is capable of producing chemical messengers known as neurotransmitters, which are released and bound to the specific receptors on the target organs, and thereby either activating or inhibiting the actions of the target organ. There is a diversity of neurotransmitters, and neurons can be named according to the neurotransmitter they release. Neurons producing acetylcholine are called cholinergic neurons. Noradrenaline, noradrenergic neurons. GABA, GABAergic neurons. Glutamate, glutamatergic neuron. Dopamine, dopaminergic neuron. Serotonin, serotonergic neuron. And ATP-producing neurons are called purinergic neurons, respectively. As explained before, an axon is covered by a layer of fatty substance called myelin, which speeds up the impulse conduction. So there are two types of axons in the nervous system, myelinated and unmyelinated axons. There are two major classifications of an axon based on myelination, namely Erlanger and Llyod classifications. Erlanger grouped the fibers into A, B, and C, and further subdivided into alpha, beta, gamma, and delta fibers. However, Llyod uses Roman letters like 1A, 1B, 2, 3, and 4. Let's get into details about these two classifications. These classifications apply to both sensory and motor fibers, as well as autonomic nerve fibers. Fibers carrying pain and temperature sensations are A delta and C fibers. Pressure is carried by A beta and C fibers. Touch sensation by A beta and A delta. Proprioception by A alpha fibers. A alpha and A gamma fibers serve as motor fibers. B and C fibers act as preganglionic and postganglionic sympathetic fibers respectively. The second system, the Llyod, applies only to the sensory nerve fibers and uses Roman numbers in the classification. Fiber AB and type 1 to 3 fibers are myelinated fibers, whereas type C and type 4 are unmyelinated fibers. Myelinated fibers have faster velocity in conducting impulses and have larger size in diameter. Next video is about the physiology of pain, so see you guys in the next video. Study hard and take care.